Hi everyone, we're from Common Law Assent. Again, we're here at the Eggstone in Glastonbury, reading from evidence papers to do with the invocation of Article 61. This is the lead up to it in the year 2000. Reason being, there's information in this literature that's quite interesting, politically and historically. They talk about the EU a lot, but I'm not really sure that it doesn't still relate just because we think we're out of it. Because there's well, you're here for yourself, so I'll just start reading that. This was the Magna Carta Society Blog, providing the proof that Article 61 has been invoked. The Magna Carta Society research paper to Leolin Price QC on the 27th of January 2000. So we'll probably have to do this in 4 or 5 parts because they're always quite long. Right, to Leolin Price, 27th of January 2000. First, I must thank you for your time and interest when I met you in Chambers just before Christmas, and again at the meeting organised by John Gurrier a few days ago. This is by Ashley Mote. You were kind enough to agree to look at the arguments prepared by the Magna Carta Society to justify lodging a petition with the Queen about the UK's relationship with the EU. You asked for a summary of our supporting evidence. Here it is. The Magna Carta Society is currently a small group of British subjects concerned with reversing the destruction of our birthright, our rights, liberties and freedoms, our culture, traditions and way of life, our commercial practices, our economy, our nation's sovereignty and our nationality, all of which stem from the European Union. So this was written 20 years ago, but then we stayed in the EU, didn't we, for the next 20 years after this. And the petition, when it was served, said they had 40 days to, I can't remember what the word is, rectify the grievance, redress the grievances. Sorry, I was just looking at some papers behind me. She had 40 days to redress the grievances. Anyway, I shouldn't interrupt these people's letters.
It's okay. Carry on.
So the Magna Carta Society is currently a group that in 2000 British subjects concerned with the reversing the destruction of our birthrights, our rights, liberties and freedoms, our culture, traditions and way of life, our commercial practices, our economy, our nation's sovereignty and our nationality, all of which threats stem from the European Union. We represent no political party. Most of us belong to no political party. We speak only for ourselves and others of like mind. We are aware, however, of a groundswell of support for our activities, both in the UK and elsewhere in the Anglo-Saxon world. In due course, we plan to open membership to all. This was Magna Carta Society at the time. Meanwhile, we inadvertently find ourselves representing some 50% of the UK population, perhaps even more, who currently support the proposition that the United Kingdom should leave the European Union. Many thousands do so from the bitter experience of seeing their livelihoods and way of life destroyed for no good reason other than to satisfy the whims and egos of politicians, and without any discernible counterbalancing effects. Every one of these 20 million plus people is currently disenfranchised, since no major political party offers a commitment to take the UK out the EU in its current or prospective manifesto. Neither has any political party with a realistic prospect of forming an administration ever made such a commitment since the passage of the ECA in 1972. As you agreed when we met, whether or not we have a strong case, the real point here is an enormous publicity bomb our petition would generate, especially by using the old procedures laid down first in the Magna Carta. That is why we should proceed as far as we can to marshal public support to remind the nation that we have a unique constitution and that it is there to be used to protect our interests and to change the behaviour of, and later perhaps, the people in Parliament. Such a project might also help to get the new hereditary House of Peers off to a flying start.
we missed our ticket home.
They would be in the vanguard of a movement to save this country from destruction. They would be recognised as the first estate of the realm to acknowledge the birthrights of the people, and they would be seen to be doing their duty under the first document of our Constitution, both to the people and to the sovereign. We greatly hope that you will be willing to take our petition further if you are sufficiently convinced of our case. So we look forward to your comments when you have had the chance to consider the enclosed. Ashley Mote from the Magna Carta Society. And then it went on to a summary of